Good evening and welcome back to the Republic News Network. I'm Captain Shaq, and tonight, our top stories. The colony ship Azor has made landfall after its long journey to the Alderaan system. Early reports say that the planet is rich with natural beauty, though the colonists have run into some small issues with the local wildlife.
How do I put the fire out?
Stop, drop, and roll!
Okay.
Why, Valley?
This is fine. This is
Why?
fine. There's nothing.
Why is
There's
this?
nothing bad happening.
Why? A group of adventurers have formed a guild known as the Hunter's Mark in the city of Armitage to deal with the issues found. The signing of the Mon-Cal Non-Aggression Pact went over smoothly high above the Waterworld's capital. The Mon-Calamar are described by our experts as an enlightened monarchy, headed by the High King Lachar, a proud race of ocean warriors whose territory counts for the third largest empire we're currently aware of. They share no love for the ongoing outright hostile Eldrad, which they border. Word has spread to the largest mining companies in the Republic that the system of Lavascio holds an amazing quantity of rich ores and valuable materials. In a shocking turn of events, though, the Republic Resource Committee has denied Deep Core Corporation's application to begin mining operations. It's largely believed this move was due to the Empire's proximity to this sector. In other news, the Senate has agreed to fund the construction of defensive stations surrounding the Ord Babylon primary hub station in an effort to dissuade any would-be aggressive empire. A research agreement has been signed with the robotic entities to the north known as the Lost Servitors. A sharing of knowledge with such advanced AI can be beneficial, says Dr. Hallbright of the Deep Thought Research Base. 2 new ship designs have been launched to join the fleet. These new destroyer-class dreadnoughts, the Ice Maiden, under Captain Assard, and the Invisible Truth under Captain David have joined the Republic fleet. That's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to the Grand Republic campaign, playing as, well, the Galactic Republic, as we spread out to the galaxy and get a sandwich between 2 hostile empires that really want us dead. Now, I had hit spacebar and unpaused the game just momentarily and immediately got this pop-up. So let's see what this is and get it cleared, and then we'll kind of get an overview of how the campaign is going and what our political system or situation is at the moment. So, the encounter at the Great Wound. We have encountered some form of alien vessel at the Great Wound system. That's a really weird name. These strange objects have been flagged as Omicron aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Where are you? Oh. That is a lot of black holes. That is a lot of black holes. Wow. Interesting. What do they look like? Let's pause for just a minute. All right, they're just little glowing balls. And each one of them is like 5 times stronger than our biggest fleet. Fair enough, good to know. What is the system like? Emergency disengage chance is down by 50%, and emergency cooldown is up by 50%. Yikes. So once you get in, you never leave. And it's located on the other side of the Galactic Empire. Wow, all right. That's their problem. Fantastic, we don't have to worry about it. How did our science ship got so close that it got within scanning range, I guess. Because we have crazy system scanners. That does also mean we can now see into the Galactic Empire's territory and see what kind of fleet they have, at least here. They have a 500 stack fleet, 526, of little tiny picket corvettes. Little tiny, yeah, not a lot, not a big deal. I'm not really super worried about this. What's your technology? Oh man, we can even scan their subsystems. Oh, they haven't researched crap. This is all tier 1 garbage. Ah, oh, I love it. I love it. This isn't actually so bad. What else do they have? That can't be their only fleet though. How much do you want to bet they've got another fleet to the north or to the south somewhere? Or maybe they had a fight with some alien life forms and got their butts kicked. I don't know. Interesting though. You know, I have to remember this. I've been so focused down here. So let's look at the galactic map real quick. Our biggest, most interesting area in the galactic map for me right now has been this right here. I've been really focusing on this because this is where these 2 empires are going to meet, but I can't forget Biltron system, right? Or any one of these. The Empire has access to our territory through here as they slowly get closer. I think I want to push out forward and claim these 3 systems and stop right here. But I really wanted these two empires to border each other. Now, some of you have said, well, Shaq, why don't you just go ahead and take the system with all of those minerals in it, right? Why don't you go ahead and take this, claim all these really rich rocks, see the crystals there, and then just open your borders and let them through. The problem with that idea is I want them to border each other so that they'll hate each other. Border friction is a big deal in Stellaris. Knowing that they have a border touching makes all of the difference. So I have to let them take this if I want them to have a border that touches, because I am the great divider between the two, and that's what makes everything really, really awful. All right, let's go ahead and get some stuff chosen for our research. Let's get this thing unpaused. We also have some stuff to do with our planets. So, fleet logistics. Anchorages will give us +2. We're gonna get a fleet academy as well. We don't have any anchorages at the moment. Max occupation garrison and military academy. Increases naval, soldiers increase naval capacity and spawn defense armies. You don't say. All right, I wanna get our naval capacity up. So we're gonna do a centralized command research. Kind of like this idea anyways. I was gonna do this for anchorages, but we can put this on the ground. I like this idea that we have a very strong ground component. And I know there's something that's been bothering you guys. I need to fill in these little areas. We have a science ship actually heading out here. This is the home world of that ancient alien race. Excellent, we need to fill this in as well. So let's go down the line and get everything taken care of real fast. So, planets. We have the Grand Republic, the core world. We can actually upgrade our planetary administration. We definitely need to do that, but we're also currently popped on amenities are hurting us. Let's fix our amenity problem. I've seen many comments with, hey Shaq, build holo theaters. Give your people some entertainment. Done, built. We're also gonna order up planetary capital. Get that going. That'll give us a bunch of benefits, right? Enforcement jobs, housing, amenities, everything you can think of, and we're gonna get the holo table. We're gonna have those amenities coming in. Beautiful. That's taken care of. It's gonna take a little while for that to get finished. You are currently, you have unemployed people, and you're all about making that energy. So, let's get that energon going with an energy grid
System
upgrade.
survey concluded.
Done. What does this actually do? Let's see, technician jobs +1, 15% more energy from the grid. We've almost maxed our generator districts out on this planet. Very happy with that idea. Cool beans. All right, you guys are all building. Sweet. Construction ships, where are you guys at? Alderaan. Nothing's ever happened to Alderaan that could possibly harm it, right? We're good here. This is a sector. Can we rename sector names? Let me see, sectors. I don't like that name. That name makes no sense. I don't know if I can, actually. You used to be able to, because you used to manage sectors. Now they're instant. Yeah, it used the name of the sector for what the planet was called and not what it is called. This should be the Alderaan sector. But we have claimed ourselves a new planet, which I believe should still be, yeah, it's still colonizing, so that's coming soon. There it is. Pretty beautiful Gaia world right there. It's gonna be ours. Our population growth is gonna be immense. It's gonna be great. We're already outpopulating, I think, everybody. Let's see. You guys are at population, what? Empire population is 117 to start. Now look, they have 2 races who live with them. And that's the whole story with them, is the servitors are like actually taking care of a race that's not allowed to do anything. So I think they have 22 pops that literally don't do anything. They just kind of hang around, and their job is to keep them safe from everything. Whether or not it's against their will. Oh, okay, well, they may actually outpop us. 72 for the Great Defenders, the Union of Iron, we just made contact with them. 65. What are we at? We are at a grand total of, what is our population at? I did this last time too, and I couldn't remember where it was. Let's click this. Demographic. 83, we're at 83 so far. Not bad, not bad, could be better. Speaking of could be better, why don't we go ahead and pop a decision, and we'll go ahead and do encourage planetary growth, since we have so much food. Pandora, why don't you go ahead? This is why we're doing this. Population growth. We got the good food. Let me turn the game down a little bit. There we go. And let's grab one more decision. We're just gonna pop this all on everybody. Everybody gets growth rate. Okay, so that's all knocked out. Going down the list, we can go ahead and unpause. Construction ships, so much work that needs to be done up here. You can't do anything there, can you? No, you can't. And I don't really know if I need to scan more up here to get you to be able to like build anything if we want to expand anymore. I'm not really sure if we do, to be honest. I just wanted this planet. I didn't really want everything around it. Is that gonna piss you guys off that I stole that from you? Nah, they all right. The servitors are cool with it. Whoa, birth of the galactic market. De facto galactic trade, unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we are not alone in the universe. As new borders are discovered and old ones redrawn across the galaxy, galactic leaders agree that it is time to legitimize this commercial forum so that we may all benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish quasi-centralized hubs for galactic commerce. We would surely benefit were this hub to fall within Republic space, so we can choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose. Yeah, so we get to, we can try to be the founding of the galactic market. Now, there is a thing that we can do for this, I believe. I've only done this once. How do we do that? Is it a decision? Galactic market nomination. Nominate this planet as galactic hub candidate for the coalescing galactic market. So, what do we get for this? Being the nexus of galactic trade is a position as prestigious as it is profitable. The market is fickle, but with enough incentive, we might be able to lure the big players to establish themselves on our planet. We do want to be this great galactic republic, right? So I think this is a good way to go. I'm gonna go ahead and encourage it. Now, I don't know how to push this in our favor, other than to do what we just did. And I guess maybe have a really high population would probably help, but we'll see what happens. We were in a position to actually be able to push it, so. All right, so that's cool, and that's going down. Our naval capacity is really 30% right now, costing to maintain the fleet. That sucks. Hopefully we'll be able to fix that soon. So you're gonna just sit there for now. Science ship, what are you doing? You just finished scanning, so I've got a few more systems I want you to scan. Let's see what's around Alderaan. I swear there used to be a way to planets and sectors. Hey, there we go. There we go. We can rename it. Let's call you the Alderaan sector. And maybe I should give you a leader. Can we afford to recruit a new leader? Agricultural interests, food, righteous. Let's go with just the youngest one. It's also food jobs, so it's fine. It's fine. There you go. Missing in action. The Ebon Hawk has disappeared. Must have been caught. Oh, probably from the black holes that it found. They emergency jumped, so it'll be a while before they show back up. All right, so you're working. Ebon Hawk is missing. The Don't Shoot Me is working. Everything looks like it's doing good. Now, we've got a bunch of events, and you guys were like, Shaq, do some damn research. The hell is wrong with you? I think you might be right. I think we should probably do this. There's one particular one. Founding of the Galactic Market, establish the International Commerce Forum is nigh. Whoever controls the centralized exchange stands to benefit. Should we desire to compete for the tile of the market host, we have a few years to use decisions to nominate our world. We just did it, so we're good there. Aggressive agriculture? 2 additional agricultural districts and do it in 6 months. We could do that, actually. That wouldn't be impossible to complete, and the unity would be nice. That's not what I was looking for, though. Is it an anomaly? I swear there was a thing that you guys were like, go and do. Mounted deep sea expedition. Anyhoozle. All right, you've already got your job. Science Hawk, you're doing this thing, you're doing the thing. All right, we'll unpause. Unpause and let it go. We have 2 core systems. Maybe we should rename our core system to something else. I didn't expect us to be right next to each other. How about we call it the Republic Core? Republic Core. Just renamed our entire capital. Versus the Galactic Core. Galactic Imperial Core. We'll see which one stands the test of time and which one falls. We shall see.
System survey concluded.
I really want to fill this in, but we don't have a construction ship nearby to do so. I could pull one off like the line, or we could build a new one, but I don't really want to use a little bit of our alloys to build a construction ship just to fill in this one planet that we've kind of avoided. Is what it is. How goes your scanning? You getting your stuff done? What's with this world? Sublight speed reductions. Ah, Scooter Vespa. Congratulations on your promotion. We continue our scans in the northern rim. Let's take a look. Actually, if we are gonna spend alloys, we need to spend alloys on the one thing that I think is gonna be the most important, which is gonna end up being defense stations for this place. Why can't we build bulwarks? Oh, we can't afford them because they're so upgraded. Wow, all right. We need more alloys. I think it's about time we traded for alloys. We have the energy credits, we could just buy them. I'm gonna buy 2 packs of alloys. We need to get these bulwark stations online. That way, this station is up and operational, ready to go. The Babylon station. The Babylon station online. Our last best hope for victory. Because there's no other way they can get through, right? The only way is through Sanctuary, and there's no chance they can fight through Sanctuary. There's too many hostile, yeah, it's the ring world up here. Yeah, look at that stack. No way. No way. It would take every empire in the galaxy to come down on this place to even dent that thing at the moment. It's not gonna happen. Alderon, how you doing? I guess we could speed up time. Let's go ahead and go to fastest. Let things progress through.
System survey concluded.
So we have surveyed almost all the sectors back here. We lost a construction ship, didn't we? Mandate unfulfilled. Womp womp. New election is going down.
Construction completed.
I don't really have a horse in this race, so I'm just gonna let you guys go. Just don't take any of my scientists. That's all I ask. They're busy right now. Anomaly, we picked up an anomaly. Let's see, B1RXR-1 has been partially hollowed out and carved with exquisite precision. There's something familiar about the lines and curves established in this rock. Go ahead and do the research. I swear we had a construction ship down here. Do we only have 2 construction ships? One here. You're actually not that far. Go build a damn starbase. Handle my light work. This is driving people nuts in the comments section. Get it done. The Galactic Forum, they just can't handle the maps. I feel like we need another construction ship. Holy crap. Survey system. A leader had died. Who died? Lithamara. Limithara has passed away. So sorry, Limithara. We're gonna let the election go. Is there anything really worth doing here? Colony ships I'm not worried about. Trade value up. Mining stations and minerals increase. Champion of the people. Expansionist. 78 years old. If I support you, it'll cost me 50 influence. No, I need the influence. Sorry. You're gonna have to get elected the old-fashioned way. Alright. Let's go ahead and unpause. Oh, we've made it to the home world. Oh, look at those resources too. The shattered remains of the Voltam homeworld reveal that it underwent a massive extinction event 12 million years ago caused by the detonation of some kind of antimatter device. From the ruins that remain on the planet's surface, we have learned that Voltam society experienced a radical ideological shift. Radiological too, because, you know, antimatter explosions, why not? Let's see, their new philosophy posed that the entire universe was an artificial reality, which all sapient beings, yeah, we've seen this before. It's still kind of hilarious because they weren't wrong. The dark side hilarious. We can form federations if we do this. Or better trade value. I'm gonna go straight for form federation. I really wanna make a federation. I wanna make this a reality. Speaking of federations, I would love to put a word out. Moncal, look at the systems, look at the sectors, right? If we turn off these hyperlinks for just a moment and look at just how big these empires are. The Moncal system is huge. Like the Galactic Empire is probably the largest. I would say the Republic might be second, or the Moncal system. We're probably fighting for second place in just scale. But here's what I don't understand. Moncala, the capital of Moncal Kingdoms, is unsurveyed and not on our map. Why? Why is this a thing? What happened? Did you guys have a faction breakaway? So, my friends, would you be interested in a federation? They must be at peace. You're at war. Who are you at war with? Oh, man. All right, let's do a research agreement for one thing. It'll cost us 0.25 a month for a research agreement. It's going to kill our ability to expand. Maximum of 75 trust. What's our trust up to? 44. And still increasing, right? Yeah, still increasing. All right. Here's what I want to know. I want to know who you're at war with. So, let's make a deal. Information. Communications versus communications. All right, fine. You're running a hard bargain here, but I'm going to hit you up with some food. Have 100 food. We're sending the supply shipment now.
Construction completed.
All right, who are you at war with? Holy crap baskets. Let's see. The Rebel Alliance is a group that you're aware of. Interesting.
The special
Some kind of
project
rebels
has
running
concluded.
about. We've got communications with Rebel Alliance. We've read that one already. Hello! First contact with the Rebel Alliance. Nice hat. I represent the Rebel Alliance. Our elected leader, Commissary General Andrid Benos, believes in peace through strength. But do not be alarmed by our military spendings. We are impressed by your species and hope you will agree to cultivate exchange, a cultural exchange between our peoples. Xenophiles, egalitarian, and militarists. You don't say. You're egalitarian. We're gonna be besties. And that's right, that's a word that I just used. We've been watching, me and Tabby have been watching the show. It's that time I died and got reincarnated as a slime, and it was recommended to me. First couple episodes was like, it's an anime. Holy crap, did it get good. Somehow it turned into this like, what if you got turned into a slime with superpowers and decided to start your own civilization? That's the premise of the show. In a almost MMO-like fantasy world. Yeah, it's ridiculous and amazing. I recommend it. It's on Amazon. All right, there are things everywhere. What are all these boxes? We also have the, oh shit, baskets. No, God, no. The Cthulhu Devourers. Interesting. Let's see if we get transmission. They're the guys that ate the pirates in our last campaign. Oh no. Having flashbacks. Delighted to meet you, Acolyte. We sense a presence of prey. Pray, know that we are hunters. The biomass of civilization, of citizen species, will fuel the growth of the Cthulhu Devourers. You just learn from each other and not consume each other. Just saying. On, Cals, I now see why you didn't give me this information originally. I didn't want to know. There's significant scarring on the planet's surface of pattern like, oh, yeah, natural. Yeah, go ahead and research it. Find out why there's weird scarring. All right. Alien box opened. At long last, our scientists have penetrated the outer material of the alien box. The 3 small vials inside are indeed filled with different liquids, red, blue, and 1 green. The liquids are less alien than their container, and our scientists have identified them as primed gene modification mediums. For reasons beyond our understanding, the solutions are quickly deteriorating outside their alien container. There should be enough time to synthesize and apply one of these to our species. It has been confirmed that its effects will be positive, but exactly how remains to be seen. Blue, green, really? Really? You giving me the Mass Effect choice? Or we could just sell them for money. Blue, green, or red? Blue, green, or red? I'm gonna go blue. You're my boy, Blue. What do we get? Bueller? What is it? The blue gene modification solution has been successfully administered to the citizens. Based on primary observations of early subjects, the solution appears to increase our potential lifespan. Oh, excellent. Regeneration. We're gonna live longer because we got the blue goo. That's questionable choices. We just applied that to all of our citizenry, just running around. We don't know what this does, but I'm gonna stab you with it. Okay, sure. That's how we're rolling with this one. Oh boy, oh boy. Pandora Prime, what do you got going on? Unemployed populations. Really? Oh, I didn't build anything for you, did I? All right, well, why don't I give you the final Generator district. You've already filled this? Wow. And you still have 4 housing, so you're doing okay. Let's go ahead and let that finish up. Bastion. Bastion, you've got food. You got a place for farming. Why don't we give you... We give him a hydroponics farm. Precinct house. Let's see. Defense Army jobs, base production. Oh, yeah. Don't we get fleet cap once we get the academy in? They'll actually produce... Somehow they're going to end up producing us... What are your problems right now? Why are you guys at 66%? Crime, low amenities, all that jazz. Could give them a holo theater. Also gives us unity, too. That's not a bad idea. It is going to consume more of our goods, though. We got to be careful with that. Luxury residences will give us more housing. We're already at 5, though. Why don't we... Precincts will give us extra armies for defense. I love this idea that we've got this, like, huge ground. Ooh, soldiers increase naval capacity and spawn defense armies. You're also cheaper. Yeah, we'll put a stronghold on the planet of Bastion Prime. Let's do it. May have to assign more soldiers. All right, so let's look at the map. We got a lot of new contacts. The rebel, now we know who they're fighting. They're fighting the Cthulhu Devourers. Oh, you poor bastards. Oh, and they're losing. They're inferior to us. What about the Cthulhu? They're equivalent. They're rivaling, I'm gonna rival them. That'll make us friendly with the rebels. How are the rebels doing? They're equivalent, is it? I love it. I love the background so much. Diplomatic Crusaders. Oh man, maybe we can save the day. Now, oh man, now I want to get down there. Could we get there if we really wanted to? It's a long way, and it's through you Union bastards. They're losing. They've lost their capital. They've lost Moncala to the Devourers. Oh, that sucks. You know the populations that are on that planet are getting just destroyed right now. Are we in sensor range? Probably not. Yeah, we can't see. I want to do something about this. I really do. All right, well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rival the Devourers. They hate us, so I don't really care. Declare rivalry. This will actually give us extra and make the Alliance friendlier with us.
Hailed.
We're being hailed. What do you got for us? Commercial Pact and Commercial Pact. Commercial Pact from the Moncals? We believe would benefit from a commercial pact. I agree. Absolutely. We believe the Galactic Empire, commercial pact. I also agree. Get it done. Let's do it. I would love to make a proper alliance with you. There's no way I can get allies to you, though. We can do a defensive pact with them. Form federation. What's this? We can invite them to a federation. Why can't we do it? They won't accept it. We don't have enough trust yet. Same authority. Are they straight up egalitarian, xenophile, and militarist? They're like the exact same thing as us. Holy crap. Oh, it's getting interesting now. You would sign a defense pact with me? It'll cost us 1.0 per month, though. Well, let's look at, see, this got real complicated real fast. All right. You guys don't share a border, so that's not gonna be, the only way through to them is through Moncal Kingdoms through here. So the IFOR system, we can't pass through because they hate us. We'd have to fight a war to break open this sector. We have to claim this sector, which ruins our plan with the Empire. And there's also multiple fleets. They're not in the way, though. It's a long travel to move our fleet down there. I was wondering why this was cut off. They're at war and they're losing. How are you doing? Equivalent, technology level inferior. Let's do a research pack and see if we can get your research up there. It'll cost us 0.25, it's fine with me. Let's see if we can get you built up a bit. And that might actually improve our relationship even more. Get that trust up there. Signed, anomaly, researching, cool, and fine. Avania. Oh, you lost your scientist. Let me get you another one. Survey speed, perfect. All right, carry on. Go ahead and unpause. Familiar shrine. Most of the asteroid has been laser chiseled with great precision into the likeness of a small citizen temple or a large shrine. A shrine to the untold, the great destroyer deity of the old citizens' faiths. The temple has been tumbling through the quiet of space for far longer than we've been capable of spaceflight, which is disturbing at best, terrifying at worst. Naturally, wait, what? We found a shrine for an old god on our world before we could get into space? I've never gotten this one. Naturally, Science Officer Curran urges us to search for more stellar objects that match the characteristics of this space temple, and has unloaded a list of likely candidates to the nearby sectors. Maybe then looking we shall go. We'll dispatch our science ships to discover what the juice is going on here. I have questions. Ebonhawk. Is there any way I can get you to open your borders? No. We may have to go to war earlier than I thought if we want to have any hope of getting over to the Moncal Kingdoms and being part of this. But I'm worried. Here's what I'm worried about. They're going to devour the kingdoms. Their population's going to grow to a number that we can't possibly stand against.
We are being hailed.
And it's going to cause some serious issues. There may be a route over there, actually, from the north, but we'd have to go through Sanctuary, or all the way through Defender territory. Is there a connecting point? There is, right here. If we could come through here, we could drop through. That's still Union space. There's no jump across. What do you guys want? I know what you want. We would not want to drag your empire into a conflict, but it'd be clear that we would benefit together if possible threats. Yeah, I could accept this. I could accept this, but it won't do you any good. I can't reinforce you. I'll do it anyways. Maybe it'll persuade them from not attacking till the Eldrad are dealt with.
System survey concluded.
Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Valimar 2. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere. A short story chronicling the life of an alien mercenary. All right, that's pretty amazing. Where is this located at? Fascinating. All right, we're still scanning. We can't build anything there. We need to get a ship over. As soon as you're done with that, move here. We want to claim this. That's going to be incredibly useful.
We are being hailed.
What do you got for me? Whoa, hello. Ah, their leader's changed. I love it.
Research concluded.
Pause for a second. Citizens, people should not be prisoners in the Galactic Republic, and neither should your own people be limited to inhabitants of our territory. Let us remedy this. I agree. Absolutely. You guys should be allowed to welcome. You're welcome in the Republic territory, because honestly, I have a feeling that there you may be consumed. You may not be long for this world. Let's do some research. Oh, yes, we got strongholds. Starholds. We've got larger stations now, so we can upgrade, and we can go straight to cruiser if we want to. That's a long research. That's going to take us 65 months to research into cruisers. Do it. Worth it. Let's get cruisers early. We normally wait and go for more economy, but I think it's time. I think it's time to go for it. I don't think I really want to expand up here. I just wanted Alderaan. All right, speed up time. Yeah, you're just gonna sit. Actually, not even gonna sit. I think I might pull you down here. There's more work to be done.
System survey concluded.
System survey concluded. Let's go ahead and pick up. Let's not wait. There's our defense stations. Oh, look at them. They use the same station design for the turreted ones. That's really weird. We need 200. That's gonna take forever to gather. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to gather. And we haven't seen their fleet, so we don't know how strong they are outside of a general description. You're done. Fantastic. All right. Go ahead then, science ship. Research this project. Unless there's one near, there isn't. Go ahead. Head south. Destruction ship, are you here yet? Uh-oh. The Union of Eldrad has ended their rivalry with the Galactic Empire. Why? This may be a path toward reconciliation? Oh, shit. I think it's time. I think we need to go to war. I think our economy's in a good place. Our attack position's in a good place. We might have to go to war and knock them out. We cannot let these two become allies. What is their current opinion of each other? It's still shit. But they hate me more, don't they? Yeah, they hate me slightly more. Let's look at the stats on the Eldrad. Equivalent with their technology is inferior. So we might have better weapons technology at the moment. And we have 1.5 and a 209 fleet. I think it's time. I think it's time we took the fight to them, bait them into a war. I'm not even so much wanting to take them out, just open up this pathway down to the Moncal kingdoms for reinforcements. So we have to take this system. A war for this system could work. People will be pissed if I'm the aggressor, though. I'm gonna make a claim. I want that sector. Can I not do it? All right. Border friction starting to kick up. Yep. I can insult them. I can force a war. Let's drop an insult on them. I want a war to start with these guys. Hate us.
Construction completed.
Come at us. We're gonna move the fleet south. Galactic Empire couldn't come. They could come at us from here. That's the other way we need to expand. We need to expand to at least the Oxymon system so we have some kind of defensive point.
System survey concluded.
We're gonna do that next. We're gonna build 2 more stations. Whoa. Moncal and the Galactic Empire have decided to sign a research agreement. Seriously? The Galactic Empire Commercial Pact. Oh man. The Union has ended their rivalry with the Galactic Empire. Yep. There's some shenanigans going on here. I don't like it. There's some diplomatic shenanigans happening that I think they might be conspiring against me. It's like they know I'm planning to go to war with them now. All right, as soon as this is done, actually you need to claim that little bit of power and then head over and claim this sector.
System survey concluded.
Oh man, all right. Oh look, construction ship is moving out. Yes, you two should border each other.
Construction completed.
Get to hating each other because they've been bordering me for a while. So there's that issue. Their rivalry has ended, though. What is this? Unidentified neutral vessels? What the heck are you? Oh, there's a fleet. There's a roaming fleet. Old gods approaching the Undaunted. The Don't Shoot Me has entered the Tinab system, and its crew reported that a stellar object, not unlike the Shrine to the Untold, is indeed orbiting the star. Show me. Is this it? It's the Stellar Shrine. Good work. Where's our science vessel? Don't shoot me. Come over here and research this. This is now your most important mission objective. Why is there a shrine to a destroyer god in space and ancient? Oh, they insulted us back. Your bizarre love for alien creatures is a sickness. Can't you see that? No, man. It's free love in space, brother. It's fine. What's the problem? Now we're gonna go poke this shrine. Give it a good probing. Excuse us. Whoa, it's a family show.
Research
all right.
concluded.
So what? Oh, we have new shields. That couldn't be better. That timing couldn't be better. Oh, fusion reactors. We're low on power. I don't think we could. If we got cruisers tomorrow, we wouldn't be able to run them. Especially with the new shield tech. We need to apply that shield to our ships. You finished your job. All right. What I want you to do is I want you to head back. I want you to head back here. Not so much that I actually want to scan this stuff, but I want a ship with some decent sensors within range of the Empire, just to keep an eye on them. Just to keep an eye. Those alien vessels have entered our territory. How long would it take to investigate this? What are you guys considered again? Which you are the unidentified alien vessels. Yeah, but which ones are you? Alien vessel, unknown capabilities. Because that's a big-ass fleet coming through my territory, and I'd like to hail you. I like that this didn't even pop up with a, hey, how you doing? Omicrons, deep space and underwater expedition, breathe in and breathe out available. Got a lot of projects. All right, I'm just gonna start researching some of this. But this one, not the deep space one. Which is the breathe in, breathe out. This one can, I wanna know more. Show me this. Where is it located? It's right here. Scan this. I have questions. Go, research that. All right. I don't know, maybe they'll contact me. Oh wait, did that just tell me what it was? Unidentified alien fleet. They're moving to the Republic core sector. That's scary. Oh, there it is. That was what it was. The Orlin Memorial Caravan. It just hadn't popped up yet. Let's see. Greetings from the Vagarian Turium. Certified caravaneers, traders, and Caravanserai Caravan Coalition. We bring you exclusive products from the farthest corners of the galaxy. This is how he talks in my head. As reproduced by our shipboard factories at affordable prices. We will offer you an exclusive deal whenever we pass through your territory. Tempting as it may be, you don't have to accept right away. You can ask to contact us again before we depart your space, and we will, but be aware that incoming calls will be rerouted to the commissary day. Greetings. Hi, what did you bring? Tell me your wares. I want to know what you got. A Turium brand atmospheric deodorizer. Do your Aggie world smell like fertilizer? Is your Incompropolis more of a yuck, ooh, no, please? Does your colony stink? Ooh, really? You gonna... What? Unity? At this low price of 500 Unity, the mechanical process of Zergus absorption, what the hell? A one-time delivery, single colony only, anti-odor effects are guaranteed to last 80 years, no longer. Increase immigration pull by 30%, pop growth from immigration 10% for the duration. You think that's air you're breathing now? Slogan copyright? We can't afford it. We don't have enough Unity for that, do we? Oh yeah, we do. Deal. Did you do it? Are you gonna choose the place it goes? The non-aggression pact has been broken.
Construction completed.
That was fast. You guys had a non-aggression pact for all of a week. Oh, Moncal. Now they're considered pathetic, inferior. You guys make me sad. Tell me you guys you're cranking out warships right now. Ugh. And you're rivaling them. Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. I finally find 2 potential allies and it's like, oh, though they're being literally eaten by their neighbor. Moncal, yep, they broke their pact. Good to know. And their commercial pacts. Don't go to war with the Empire. You're not gonna last very long. Broke off the research agreements.
The special project
It was a bit silly
concluded.
that you guys signed them in the first place. After days of activity that can be best termed as fiddling, Science Officer Karen has retrieved the Doctrine of the Undaunted, a textile scroll coated with a sturdy plastic polymer. Fascinating. We need to research that or something? Oh, we're tracking this thing. I really want to know more about this. Where would we be tracking that? Probably pretty far out. One would imagine. Yeah, it's way over here. No, scratch that. I don't want you to survey the system. I don't really care about surveying the system. I want to know more about the thing there. Research the project in the system. All right, then survey that one, because apparently you've got to survey it. Science! What are you doing? Nothing? Nothing of use, of value? Nothing? Nope, not doing anything. All right, let's send you... Can't send you south. I'm just gonna put you on an auto explore. Not a lot I can do with you right now. Oh, the Ebon Hawk has returned. Auto explore. Where are you? Up in the middle. Gotcha. And the construction ship is on its way. About 3 more jumps until we get to that home world and we can kind of like finally claim dibs on it. There it is, by the way. Scanning one of its moons at the moment. Sector's almost fully scanned. Oh, it's gonna be so worth it. That's a lot of research and just straight up alloys. I'm happy with this plan. Happy to be a part of it. Oh, look at you guys. One more system. One more system. And you,
A new world has been colonized.
Ah, balls. Half-Mon, Calamari. Refugees arrive. A battered fleet of small civilian vessels carrying the vagrant fleeing, the Vengral fleeing from the Cthulhu Devourers have arrived in our space. After we supplied them with food and provided medical attention to their wounded, the refugees were allowed to settle on the Grand Republic. These ragged and frightened refugees are survivors of an onslaught carried out by the merciless Cthulhu acolyte's hive mind. They only made it out thanks to the daring theft of several decommissioned spacefaring vessels stored at an old naval yard on their planet. Welcome. Don't worry, we'll protect you. Another world has fallen to the Devourers, and with every world that falls, Devourers get stronger. It's not good. Wouldn't be a big deal if it was the Union. I could get around this and deal with it, but the Union blocked me from sending any reinforcements to the Moncal. I'm gonna have to ask you guys, do we force a war? We had a plan with the Empire, and the Empire's opinion of it's kind of gone downhill. Do we force a war with the Union to claim Iflor? We're gonna have to take 2 sectors. And Ithana, punch through, claim these, and be able to reinforce the Moncala? Or do we let the Moncala just go with their fate? To be fish food. The Eldrad and the Empire have signed a defensive pact. Shit, they are allying against us. We had our moment. We had our moment to attack before the signing of the treaty. They're doing it. They're doing it.
The special project has concluded.
Okay, Science Officer Vespa, the Corellian Revenant, has returned from the expedition and studied the rich biosphere of the seas beneath the ice mantle of Junast 6 Alpha. Our underwater probes have mapped the terrain and cataloged most of the life forms. Although this data may be some use to biologists, no particular discoveries have been... Oh, at times, didn't find anything. I had high hopes for that. Nothing came out of it. I'm just putting you on auto explore. You can't head any farther south. You might as well go north now. Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. Doesn't matter now though. They're defensive pact. This might break up in front of their faces though. Now that they're going to be bordering each other. If we can keep from getting into a war. What in the world is that?
The special
Old God
project
research.
has concluded.
Deciphering the pictograms in the Benefactress Shrine has a much smoother process than anticipated. All linguists involved describe the language quickly connecting or clicking in their minds, despite its age and complexity. That's scary. However, the writings are unlikely to make much sense until they are combined with other writs associated with the rest of the Godhead. All right, we had to do more research. We have one more here. Science ship has already been dispatched. The Don't Shoot Me. Find out what's up with this ancient destructor god. Things have gotten really dark in this episode, haven't they? Is it just me? Like, between a destruction god of our people, like ancient writs of our people, now sailing through, like we're finding elements in space of it. The Devourers literally eating Mon Cala right now. We can't reinforce them because our two biggest rivals are beginning to make overtures to a possible alliance. Speaking of possible alliance. Really? Still not willing to do it, huh? Guess we gotta give it a little bit more time. More Mon Cal refugees are coming in. They're allowed to settle on Alderaan Prime. How are our worlds doing? Alderaan Prime didn't have enough population to begin with, so we're gonna have to do something about that. No, they're more than welcome. More refugees of Mon Cala on the way. Approaching the Precipient. The Don't Shoot Me has entered the Nahal system, and its crew report that a stellar object, not unlike the Shrine of the Untold, is indeed orbiting the sector. Let's see. Go ahead and scan it. Find out what you can. What were we gonna do? We were going to do a thing. Alderaan, you need housing for all these people that you just brought in. We can do that. What are we gonna turn you into? We can make food here, and we can do districts here pretty decently. We can use another Aggie world. Another mine as well. Let's do general housing for now. What do you guys think we should do with the Gaia world? Let me know in the comments. I'm actually at a loss on that one. I don't know what we should put points into. There was a wormhole down here. Wouldn't know how to use the wormhole we've got, though. There is a wormhole down here. There's a natural one right there. Is that like a research project? No, that's a technology we have to get our hands on. So unless we end up picking up that technology to use the wormhole, we'd also have to rush up and claim this wormhole.
System survey concluded.
Not that I'm saying I'm against doing that, but old with defects. Caravaneers. Our star base in the Republic of Coruscant report that the Orlan Memorial Caravan fleet has evacuated and abandoned a decrepit ship, now in unstable orbit around the system's central star. One man's trash. I'm too curious not to. Where did they leave that? Has declared, the Eldorado declaring a rivalry against the Rebel Alliance. Really? And they've returned the favor. Show me this. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Easy. Easy. We got a science ship just passed by. Come on back. Come on back. Unpause.
The special project has concluded.
Oh, Old God's Shrine to the Precipient. Science Officer Karen has reported back with Don't Shoot Me's findings, the Precipient Shrine. They recognized early on that a text in some logographic script is inlaid in the walls, heavily distorted by layers of translucent lacquer. Initial attempts to unscrambling the text rely on the raw processing power of the Don't Shoot Me's computers to reconstruct the text from plain images. Proved fruitless as it was simply too distorted to place to any known lingual family tree. Next, the crew of the Don't Shoot Me attempted bombarding it with light varying wavelengths and intensities, but no beneficial reactions were observed. It was apparently considered physically separating it from the inlaid text, but realized that the strange glyphs would doubtlessly have been misshapen to begin with, only to assume their proper shape when viewed correctly through the lens. Let's see it. Was about to call the mission a failure when, looking up as they irritably paced along the edges of the circular space, they realized that the discrete lines, creases of text were momentarily forming before their eyes, melting away only to be replaced with new lines. Not only after they had the ceiling, walls, floors imaged in the spiral pattern. What? Fascinating, they figured it out. Great. That was a really long description of, hey, we figured it out. The complete doctrine of the gods. For that is what the recovered text have to be regarded as dwarfing the fairy tale scraps upon which the old citizen religions were founded, is as shockingly revelatory as revolutionary. With only a little bit of creative interpretation, it is clear that the people of the Grand Republic were meant for great things, guided by the strong hand of a religious leader. Oh, fuck that. No. But what can we learn from this? Religious resistance. Okay, so we could do a total religious renaissance. We could sell it. No, we're not going to do that. We're not doing a religious renaissance. But what can we learn from it? We're going to look at it from a science perspective. We're not doing that with the Republic. That's not the route we're taking at all. Interesting that you can, though. Like, you could have this huge event that changes your group fundamentally. I am less than interested in that, though. Go ahead and scan the system down. So I guess that was it. It was like 350 points. Yippee skippy. Oh, well. Let's see. Gaia World, unemployed pops. Oh, you're still building city districts. Okay. You finished those up. All right, ladies and gents. That's going to wrap up today's episode. The Empire... Ooh, they're bordering now. Let's see. I'm curious. How well are you guys going to be able to... You're neutral now? And you're neutral. Oh, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. And they both hate us. Closed borders. Border friction is starting to be a thing. But the defense pack is becoming a problem. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Let me know in the comments what you think is going on here, what we should do about it. The political situation has gotten incredibly complex. The Cthulhu Devourers are eating the Mon Cal, and I feel like we're totally helpless at the moment without actually invading the Union. If we hit the Union, now we'll be fighting in the Galactic Empire and the Eldoret. Unless we can get them to declare war on us. They hate us, but it looks like they're trying to form a federation against us now. These two becoming allies is probably the worst case scenario here. It's not good. I look forward to reading the comments this week. Later, everybody.